Hello, welcome back. This is Voices of Nature. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back. I'm guided today to do a channeled reading with the candle wax in some moon water again. I have had a lot of channelings coming through, so I wrote a couple of things down, so I will just go through them for the first couple of points, but then I will just see what comes through naturally with the channeling as we go along. Before we start, I actually have a yes and no coin here, so if you do have a question that you're wanting from Spirit some guidance on, perhaps just have a little think about that question and clear your mind. Don't have any expectation, and let's just see what the coin says. But do know that you are free to make your own choices in life, so obviously this is not set in stone, so what comes out. Perhaps at the end too we might do some tarot cards or some oracle cards and see what comes through. So first of all, let's call in Spirit. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and divine beings of light, thank you for coming into this space and giving us clear and concise messages for the greatest good of all. So let's begin. If you've got that question in your mind, if you haven't got a question, that's fine, but if you do have one that you're looking to seek some guidance for, a yes or no answer, just maybe take a deep breath and think about that now. Okay, so the answer on the coin this time was no. Okay, so let's begin with our channeled messages and see what comes through also with the candle wax. Okay, Spirit, what have we got? I'll just go through the notes, the first couple of points that did come through. So I was seeing in my mind's eye from karma, so K-A-R-M-A, to karma, C-A-L-M-E-R, post-equinox that came through. So I guess we're in a time now where we're coming from those karmic cycles where they're closing. Perhaps karmic cycles that we had with certain people have come to a close, and we're going into that place of a lot more calmness now, and we have seen that in other readings. Something that did come through for me several times over the past couple of days is, I'm not sure if everyone would know this song, but it's the song by Crowded House, and it's called Don't Dream It's Over. So you might want to Google that song. But I was getting the line, hey now, don't dream it's over and over again, that same line. And then obviously it made me think about the rest of the lyrics. I think it's the first line, there is freedom within, there is freedom without. So I guess that's talking about the inner peace, you know, that calmness that's within us, and it's ultimately where we're heading, to that calmness outside of ourselves. This flame is really high too. It's quite a really strong flame on this candle today. Another line from the song is, only shadows ahead, barely clearing the roof, get to know the feeling of liberation and release. So to me, that's talking about those who have done the shadow work, who have faced their demons, who've looked at things that perhaps were really hard, and has transmuted those those things, and you get that feeling of liberation and release. So, you know, it's really not surprising that that song has come through for me, because it is what's happening with a lot of us at the moment. Yeah, particularly that line, hey now, don't dream it's over. So, you know, there's so much ahead of us that's coming. So that was really beautiful. So if you do get the chance to have a listen to that song, Crowded House, Don't Dream It's Over. So in that from karma to karma, I guess, as well, this is recognition for the work that you've done and what you've achieved. We'll just see what comes through now in the bowl. If you see anything again in the bowl that resonates with you, if you want to leave it in the comments, or, you know, just thank you guides for showing you that, because it will be specifically for you. So I'm seeing a path. So I feel like a path's being cleared for you. You would be shown the way forward. And be still and listen within. Yeah, so if you want to know where you're heading, you're just coming into that time of silence and looking at basically what you want from the inside. So at the moment, I feel like you're wrapped in a blanket. You know, you're safe in your light, and you're safe in the light of the divine. So I think these wax little droplets here are really still as well, and I think it has a really calm feeling. So I think this is a time where we're encouraged and we are able to enjoy that stillness, you know, almost like just like an exhale of breath, because there's been so much energy happening. Yeah, so I'm being shown like a baby being rocked in its mother's arms. So while this energy is a little calmer, I think it's a good time to self-reflect. Make the choice, make a conscious choice of what needs to stay in your life and what can go. And this is a time to aim for that balance. So we can focus on what it is that we want to concentrate on for the next 6 months. Okay, so they're bringing me to the hardness of this wax, the rigidity. It's quite, you know, rigid. They're saying don't be too rigid, be prepared to flow. Wherever the wind takes you. So the energy's changing, and at any given moment it can change again, because we all do have free will. So nothing's set in stone, you know, nothing's guaranteed. So yeah, don't be too rigid. Try and go with that flow. What, you know, just, it is what it is, I think, is a really good good saying and something to remind yourself of. It is what it is. I'm also getting, don't you worry, child, 'cause heaven's got a plan for you. I love that song. So they're giving me that song. So you are being divinely guided. Heaven has got a plan for you. You know, you came here with that plan. Don't mind my singing, by the way, either. Yes, I'm hearing relax. Relax in the knowing that you're doing what it is that you need to be doing. Relax in the knowing that you're in a place where if you feel like that you're not doing enough, that you're doing nothing, that's okay. That's where you're meant to be. Someone specific needed to hear that. They're giving me lots of songs today, so I'm getting it's a new dawn, it's a new day. So I'm thinking I'm seeing new days. Every day's a fresh start, and every day's a new opportunity to do what it is that you wish. And if you didn't do it yesterday, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow's another day. Every day's a fresh start. Don't beat yourself up about it. Don't live in the past. Don't have regrets about what you didn't do yesterday. Don't be stressing about what you have to do tomorrow. Concentrate on this day. Concentrate on today. Because in this time, in this day, right now, you have a new opportunity to make a change right this second. Okay, I'm also seeing someone doing affirmations, daily affirmations. Some when they wake up, first thing, when you wake up, before you get out of bed. Others might be doing it at night, subliminal affirmations while they're sleeping. So that's a good thing to do, it's really positive mindset, keep that up. I'm seeing leaves here, autumn leaves, just crunchy autumn leaves. Someone may be walking through nature. You may be listening to this while you're walking through a park that's got some crunchy leaves, if it's coming into autumn where you are. I also see someone letting go of some material possessions. So this may be either clearing out some items from your home, or selling a home or selling a car. Something just fell. Don't know what that was. Yeah, but I do feel like something physical will be leaving your life. Okay, that's interesting that I worded it like that. So something will be leaving your life rather than you letting go of something. That may be specific for someone. You know, for some people it may be a choice, for others it may not be. But whatever that situation is here, it's going to be beneficial to you, and it's going to be in your best interest, I feel. Okay, so if you can see anything further in the bowl, you can either just say it to Spirit to thank them, or acknowledge it, or write it in the comments if you want to. I might just get a few oracles. So thank you, Spirit Guides, for the group of people watching today at any time who come across this video. What would you like them to know? Okay, this one this one is showing up. It's upside down and it kept showing its little head to me. So we've got the rabbit with curiosity. So there may be something that you're interested in pursuing. Maybe something that you are interested in studying. Might be something that you just want to know more about, a particular situation that you're not really feeling quite sure about. So this may be something that you want to investigate a little bit deeper. Someone may be curious about you as you're going through this transformation. You know, there may be, I'm feeling multiple people around you just being curious about what's going on with you. And, you know, your light is going to affect them as well. So even without you knowing it, just being you, who you are, just shining your light is going to affect people in a positive way. So you may be piquing some curiosity in quite a few people I'm seeing. Okay, Spirit, what else would you like them to know? That one flipped. Rebirth. Yeah, so this is that transformation that you've been going through or are going through. This is the new start for you. This is that time when you're now in that calmness and ready for this rebirth, ready for this new life, deciding what you want, moving ahead. New opportunities I'm hearing, and dream. So what is it that you're dreaming about? How would you like this rebirth to look? Maybe something that you are interested in studying. You know, perhaps you are curious about, I really feel drawn to that career. I think I might like to look into that. That might have been a dream since you were a child. You know, I think I want to go and be a vet, or perhaps I want to care for people. I'd like to go study nursing. You know, it might be a total career change for you. Total rebirth. You know, you may from this time on be a totally different person to the one that you've been up until now. Let's take some more and see what happens. Can you tell us anything else about this, Spirit? Lightning. Okay, so control your anger or you'll be sorry. You may have even been curious about someone who you might be a little bit angry with. This may be the thing that we were seeing and I was hearing in the bowl about someone maybe leaving your life. What did I say? Yeah, they may be leaving your life, not that you'll be letting go of it. So, you know, someone may be making you really angry. You may have been curious about something. You may have found out about something. Yeah, try and hold your anger with this. Because I think in some situations someone might be jumping the gun. I wouldn't be accusing anyone of anything unless you actually know the facts. So that just may be for someone specific. Let's see what else we have. March. So this rebirth may come into play in March. It may be something that started in March. You know, something may have triggered you in March to have this awakening or come into this awakening and be the start of this rebirth. If not, March might be something that's special to you. It may be your birthday. It may be the birthday of someone you love, someone who's passed on. They may be helping you with this rebirth, acting as one of your guides, you know, helping you through. What else have we got, Spirit? Let's get some more. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. Okay, so I did see as before again that something would be leaving your life. This may be the end of a marriage, the end of a work situation. You may be leaving work to pursue this new career. Definitely something material. So it's something physical in your life that you will be letting go of. This could even be, like I said, a car. You know, you might be selling your car, selling your home. But there's definitely something that you will be parting with. So that's confirmation in that as well. Let's just see if there's any tarot that wants to come out. Okay, so they got me to just turn the camera off for a second and swap decks. So we're going to do some tarot just to clarify what's come through here. Oops. So this is the Page of Cups. So this is that dreamer, the sensitive soul. It's that inner child and the, you know, innocence. That I think goes along with this curiosity. So perhaps it's the inner child that's becoming curious here. You know, thinking about all the other possibilities that might be out there. It's, you know, looking to that ideal world. What do we want in the world? This is a younger energy. So like I said, what was that dream you had, you know, when you were a child or when you're a younger person? You may be exploring that now, that this is the time to go after that dream and see what it is that you want. What else have we got, Spirit? Too many. What's happening around this rebirth? Okay, the Ace of Swords. So this is new beginnings again. The Ace is starting again. This is breakthrough, truth, new insights, new ideas. You're having vision and you've got focus. You're mentally clear. You know what you want. That's exactly what this rebirth energy is all about. And most importantly, success. So this is something that's definitely heading in your favor. You know, whatever you are letting go of in that material world. Whoa! It's definitely in your favor, like I said before. Okay, what have we got here? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, so with this broken ring here, with whatever this is that's leaving, there may be some sleepless nights. You may have had some sleepless nights, you know, some overthinking about it. It may have caused some negativity in your life, put you into a place where you just wanted to be by yourself. Whatever this Nine of Swords is, I really feel like it came out in the bowl that this situation, this person, this thing that's holding you back will be leaving your life. Maybe we can get just a little bit of clarity on what that might be. Do we know if it's a... Success, it's going to bring you success. So you've had that twice. You know, the Ace of Swords is your success, and you've got double success here. So I think I'll stop that there. I mean, this really can't be a more beautiful outcome, can it? So thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, please do leave me a comment or like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.